Hello football fans and welcome to Magic 7. We all know that Real Madrid is one of the biggest clubs out there with an enormous cash flow income and always signing up the biggest stars from all clubs around the world. It has to be said though, some of those made deals turned out to be a bad investment. In this short video, we're going to go through in what I think were the 7 worst deals made. At number 7, Nicolas Anelka. Anelka was one of the youngest, most sought-after players in his time. After his move from Paris Saint-Germain to Arsenal, which led Real Madrid to sign him up for 20 million euros in 1999. Thinking they were improving the front line by adding Anelka to play alongside Raul Gonzalez. But things didn't go as expected, as Anelka's problem did not stop just with the management, but it escalated to the Real Madrid boardroom and fans. We sent him packing just 1 year later back to Paris Saint-Germain. It's also worth mentioning that Arsenal spent the money made from the sale of Anelka on the superstar known today, Thierry Henry. At number 6, Asir Iramandi. Some of the names in this list are for players that did not manage to prove themselves, which led to their fade of the spotlight. But the Spanish player did not get his chance to do so. Iramandi joined from Sociedad in 2013 for a deal worth £30 million, which is the highest payment made by Real Madrid for a Spanish player. But it was hard for Ancelotti to find him a midfield placement in the presence of Di Maria, Luka Modric, Xabi Alonso, which faded this young player's dream, which led him to head back home to Sociedad for the sum of £25 million. At number 5, Antonio Cassano. For a while the Italian was a great talent, but he had a habit for causing trouble, and his days in Real Madrid were catastrophic for all parties. Even though his price tag was only €5 million, it was still a bad investment for the club, as trouble always followed him due partying too much and, most importantly, his weight gain. Eventually, a year and a half later, he ended up being transferred to the Italian club Sampdoria. At number 4, Walter Samuel. In 2004, Walter was one of the best defenders, nicknamed the Wall, which got him the transfer to Real Madrid for €25 million. But Samuel couldn't adapt with Real Madrid, and a year later he ended up going to Inter Milan, where he managed to win quite the number of trophies, out of which is the European Champions League in 2010 with Jose Mourinho. At number 3, Nuri Sahin. The Turkish player rose to the spotlight in 2005, which made him the youngest player for Dortmund to score in the German league at only 17 years of age. He also won the German league with the Best Player trophy for 2011. He was signed by Real Madrid for €10 million, but spent the first 3 months injured and could not replace Semir Khedira or Xabi Alonso upon his recovery. He got loaned out to Liverpool for 6 months, then back to Dortmund, where he signed a permanent deal for €7 million in 2014. At number 2, Royston Drenthe. A name may be recalled by some of you. Drenthe, which in 2007 was a promising young talent and was bought by Real Madrid for almost €30 million. Drenthe had a good start until things took a wrong turn, which led him to keep on being booed by the supporters. He then got loaned out to Hercules, then Everton. After that, kept on being moved from one club to the other. Until now, a lot of people out there don't seem to understand how on earth he managed to wear the Real Madrid jersey. At number 1, Jonathan Woodgate. Jonathan Woodgate was in 2004 one of the best defenders in the English league, playing for Newcastle. Real Madrid splashed out €30 million to sign him whilst being injured at the time. Upon his recovery, the supporters wished he never recovered due to his poor performance, causing own goals and receiving multiple red cards. He was let go on loan just 14 games after his signing up. This made him to be the worst deal made by Real Madrid in the 21st century. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I do look forward to your comments. Please do share this video and do subscribe to our channel.